Are you hearing about the new trendy app Clubhouse? And are you wondering how it fits into your business agenda as an introvert? Well, stay tuned because I'm going to be giving you suggestions on how introverts can use Clubhouse for their business. Hi, I'm Sarah Lewis, and I'm a business coach who helps introverted entrepreneurs put themselves out there, market themselves successfully, and earn their worth. And today we are talking about the new Clubhouse app. So it's very trendy right now, and invites are only being sent out to people with iPhones. So that's the first thing you need to know is if you have an iPhone, you are eligible to use it. If you don't, I'm sure it's coming down the line, but I'm not sure when other phones can use this app. But Clubhouse is an audio app. So it's kind of like listening to a live recording of a podcast, kind of, but you can talk to the hosts and ask questions. So it's actually more like a very large or small conference call. You don't have video running, it's strictly audio, and the way you can tell that people are talking is just by seeing their picture with a little circle around it. So the great thing about Clubhouse for us introverts is it's good for listening. So if there's a topic that you're interested in and someone is hosting a room on Clubhouse, you can go into this room and just listen. Now, things might happen like you might want to raise your hand and ask a question, and you can do that by raising a little hand button. It's super easy. Or if it's a small room, you may be invited up on stage to offer feedback, ask questions. But if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to contribute to the conversation and simply listen, you can easily dismiss that invitation to come on stage. So it all depends on your level of comfort with talking in a big conference call. You can simply sit back and listen and enjoy, or you can participate in the discussion. So there are some very, very large rooms with hundreds to thousands of people in them. And those are the ones where I feel like as an introvert myself, like I'm just going to take a listen to these people because there could be like 50 people on stage in a room of, hundreds of people. And then it's just good for listening. However, if you're in a small room and maybe with hosts that you know, I would encourage you to put yourself out there and maybe just raise your hand and ask a question, and then you can get feedback. So a lot of these rooms are giving very specific feedback on specific topics. So Clubhouse has the same following features that Instagram does. You can follow people, they can follow you back. It lists your follower count. But the people you follow, you'll get then notifications about when they are hosting rooms or when they might be in rooms that they are participating in. So it's a good way to start making new connections outside of your current maybe Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn connections. I'm finding there's way more people inside of these rooms that I'm listening and participating in that are interesting to follow. You can put a bio in your profile so that people kind of know like about you and what you do, and you can also put a link to your Instagram account. So because you can't talk or write or text or have any kind of written conversation within the Clubhouse app, most people are sending you over to Instagram in like the DMs so that you can carry on a conversation there, because otherwise if you're talking to each other you have to both be on stage, which of course as an introvert you may or may not be comfortable with. So I just wanted to show you inside of the app. I apologize for this smallness, but this is inside the Clubhouse app on my iPhone. So at the top you can see my little picture, and that goes to my profile. If I click on that, you get a small profile picture, your name, you get a username, how many followers you have, and then your bio can actually be pretty darn long, whereas Instagram limits your bio. Clubhouse you can put a lot of text there in your bio and then add your link to Twitter and add your link to Instagram. Okay, so right now I am out in the hallway. So you can see that I have a notification that I have 4 invites. I can invite 4 people to Clubhouse, and the way you get an invite is through text message. So you have to have the person's phone number in order to get into Clubhouse because it comes via text. Okay, then I have a schedule of events for today, and then There's different rooms going on right now, so if I were to click on this room, it would just take me into the room so I could listen to that discussion. And then there's the green button where you can start your own rooms and host your own rooms. So if you're into wanting to make new connections and expand your circle and maybe follow people and have an actual conversation with them in real time, like maybe some of those bigger brands or bigger influencers that you may want to start rubbing shoulders with, then I would definitely try it on Clubhouse, because you can get on stage, they can check out your profile. It's a little bit different than Instagram in that way, as it's a little more personal. But again, there's absolutely no pressure to speak in these rooms. You can either raise your hand or not. Once you go into a room and start listening, you'll see a little icon to raise your hand. So this can totally be a listening app for you. Like if you just want to listen like you would a podcast, you can totally do that on Clubhouse, except for it's in real time. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. I think it definitely is a good platform for introverts to be on, and let me know if you're on it and maybe we can follow each other. Talk to you soon. Bye.